Hi guys, welcome back. I completely forgot my own name. I was like, I don't know what I'm maybe saying. Intro. My name. I'm Tammy Jean.
I'm HDA Pratt.
I'm Lauren.
And we are the Unearthly Gang.
Woo!
What's on the agenda for this episode?
Okay. So, I thought I would mention celebrities who don't age. So, are these
immortal?
celebrities, are these celebrities immortal? Or just using black magic of some sort, because I need
That's probably
some of this.
And
They're probably all in
do
like this
sell
big
it in
cult.
a jar.
Yes.
You sell it in a
You
jar.
can
I will
have
buy
some.
it. I will buy it. Yeah.
You
So,
can-
I don't know why that always reminds me of.
that's true. So, if it's in Poundland, yeah.
Then you
maybe Primark.
Maybe
Home
pushing it.
Bargains.
Home bargains.
B&M.
B&M might
The
say.
corner sales
is
lady
fine.
that's like a penny. I have a thing for
The
a penny.
reduced section in B&M. I'm there. So,
Anything with a red sticker, Lauren's on.
literally sticker. I'm on that, or I'm like searching online.
Thank you. Someone's they're getting stickers out. She follows you around the shop.
Yeah.
Where are you putting
They
it?
know me. I'm banned. It's the reduced lady.
She's here.
The cheap lady.
Oh god.
Here she comes. Here she comes. Jesus. Right. So my inspiration for this video today was watching the film Hook. Put a little link up there. Little picture. One of my all-time favourite films. Love that film.
It is brilliant.
And I really tried to get my boys to watch it, but it's way too long. I didn't realise how long it was.
Yeah,
It's a long film.
They're not at the age where they can really concentrate.
No,
I feel like
it's-
you have to concentrate on it.
It is, and
It's
because
a bit serious.
there's
isn't
loads
it?
of things that happen in it, like when he obviously turns to Peter Pan and that.
Yeah.
But the beginning bit is like an hour long.
Yeah, it's very long before
I
you even get
forgot.
there, isn't
Honestly,
it?
it's a long.
The
film.
biggest bit I think I loved in it, and I thought was so sad, is when Tinkerbell grows bigger and she can only do it once. And
Yeah.
it's Julia Roberts and she tells him that she loves him and he's like, I'm
yes.
sorry, no. And
Yeah.
you're like,
Or she like goes to kiss him and he's like,
Moira! Yeah.
Oh, that's not my
And then he
name.
then shrinks back down and that's it. She can't ever do it again.
It's me. My life. Oh.
So actually talking about it, I know you just said where you're going with it,
Yeah.
but people that don't age, Julia Roberts.
Yes.
I mean,
But no, if anything, she gets better with age.
Yeah,
What
so
is it
she's
with these
getting
people?
younger.
Like that advert. That's the advert she's in, isn't she? It's that perfume
Oh, is it? It's where
advert.
she goes like that, she breaks off the chains and she walks through the crowd.
Oh
She
yeah,
just
she looks
like
So-
amazing.
I think she
Yeah.
looks better when she's ginger or blonde. When she's brunette, it ages her a little bit.
Yeah, I like her blonde.
Yeah,
I like her blonde.
Yeah. but no, I don't
Yeah.
agree. But so why
Yes,
are you talking about
that was a good one.
So that was
Yes.
very good.
So, watching that film, Maggie Smith, amazing woman, is in there, and I was amazed because the Hook film was filmed years ago.
Nearly 30 years.
Yeah, nearly 30 years ago.
It got to be.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because I remember looking, and I'm sure it's either my year or like the year before. Anyway,
so it's near enough.
so yeah, and I just thought she looked so old in that film. She obviously wasn't that old, but we did some research, didn't we?
Yeah.
And we
She
found
was-
that they aged her to look 70.
75,
75,
and
yeah.
she's 56.
Wow.
But I was amazed at how well the makeup artist did her makeup, because she
Yeah.
looks now like she did in that film that is nearly 30 years old.
Well, even now, she looks a little bit younger.
Yeah,
than
and
what
it
she
just
did in that
amazed me. I just thought,
And
30
now
years
she's,
ago, that makeup
Yeah.
was just incredible, and they obviously foresaw
I mean, she's
what
she's
she
84
would
now.
look like.
So if you're 84
Yeah.
now, you were 56 then.
Yeah,
And she was meant to be playing a 75-year-old. She looks older. She looked older in that film than
Yeah.
she does now.
That's
Like-
that's
Yeah.
pretty
That's
good going.
pretty
that's what I mean,
good.
and it's
Good
just
going.
And it looks real as well.
incredible.
It
Yeah.
doesn't look like they've put a load of fake makeup on. You
No,
know, when you
no,
go really bad wrinkles and something.
Yeah,
But
They
also,
look real.
they've got it so spot on that they've just made her look like an older version of herself.
Yes.
Not like look like anyone else.
yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
They made
Yeah.
her look like herself
Yeah,
30 years down
Yeah.
the line.
and like she looks like that now, and I remember pausing it and thinking, hang on a minute,
Whoa,
conspiracy here. What is going on? And yeah, but now I mean, we looked. She's how old did we say she was now?
She's 84 now.
84 now,
Yeah.
and yeah, she's still going. Isn't she?
Yeah, I know.
She's still
She's
amazing.
well.
She's
She's
amazing.
done well,
character.
'cause everything she's
I
been
love that
through.
woman.
Yeah.
I really
She
love
will
that woman.
always hold a place in a lot of people's heart for
Yeah.
Harry
Yeah.
Potter.
She's
She's
Professor
amazing.
McGonagall,
Oh, she was
hands down.
Though my mum really could, she said she could never stand in the first one because So my mum's Scottish, and she does a tiny line where she's suddenly Scottish. And I thought when I was 11 when that came out, I think I was 11 or 10, I thought she was Scottish because I can't hear my mum's accent.
Right.
And I was like, oh, she's Scottish. And then when I was on, my mum was like, no, she's not. And I was like, oh. And in any of the other films, she never does it again. So I don't know if it was she was like trying it, or if she just came out with it because it was just a line and it made her voice go that way.
I don't know.
Right.
Okay,
Who's next?
Okay, so next one.
So next, I would say Sandra Bullock
Oh, yes.
hasn't aged. No, well, she's got amazing. I mean, look at her Miss Congeniality. Look at her now.
Amazing.
How does she look better now than she did in Miss Congeniality? When she walks out of that bit in Miss Congeniality, you're like, damn.
Oh my God.
Is she the same one in Proposal?
Yes.
Yes.
In the Proposal.
Okay.
Look at her in the Proposal.
Yeah. That's for me.
Someone's going to turn you gay or straight.
Oh,
in my terms.
She's
If she's going to turn you,
she got turned.
yes.
Yeah.
She's my woman crush, hands down. And then you look at you got like Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, I love her.
Yes.
I genuinely love her.
What, Jennifer Aniston?
Jennifer Aniston.
Yes.
She's incredible.
She is beautiful. And if, when you look at all three of the girls from Friends together now,
100%.
so obviously I do not know their names. Courtney Cox.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lisa Kudrow.
There we go. I would have never in a million years got that.
And Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah. She looks
so
amazing.
good.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
So good.
So good.
Courtney Cox, you can see she's probably had a little bit of work done.
Well,
Yeah,
she had a lot of work done, and then I think she went on that Bear Grylls, where they go with them for like a week or they go for just a few days. She did it, and doing that made her realise how much she has done to her face.
Yeah.
So she stopped doing it because of that reason.
No way.
Yeah, because obviously he then takes you back in and shows you nature and shows you.
Yeah.
So then she was like, "What have I done to myself?" Because she was so focused on trying to be young that you end up looking older.
Yes.
Because it looks fake. Whereas some actresses must have probably had nips and tucks and stuff, but because they've had nips and tucks, you look good.
Mm.
Like, look at Reese Witherspoon. She looks exactly like she did
in
Legally Blonde.
Exactly the same.
Yes,
But Nicole Kidman, I love Nicole Kidman, but Nicole Kidman, because of her neck, because she's very thin, she's got like veiny.
It goes like in, and then you've got like the
So
skin.
her face doesn't move, but her neck is so thin. And I think what washes her out is when she has blonde hair. She needs to have her ginger hair. Her natural ginger hair, like she's in Moulin Rouge. Because in Big Little Lies, she's got ginger hair, and she looks so much better. Oh, sorry, it was who you were, who it was. That's what you were.
With you now.
I can't.
She was in Aquaman.
I can't really comment on
Yes,
Yeah.
Aquaman. So she looked good in that.
Yes.
But there's some things, and when you look at her on red carpets, I think she's obviously bleaching her hair too much because it just looks very thin.
Mm.
Whereas if it was her, if she let it be ginger, which she is, and she looks good for a ginger because she is ginger, she would look so much better.
And I know that Phoebe was obviously the eldest out of
and
the
she
three.
doesn't look too bad.
But she doesn't look too bad, but you can tell now.
You can see this,
You can see
the
it.
lines go, but
Yeah.
good for her for letting them come.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day,
Actually.
you're aging, people age.
Yeah.
There's nothing. The more you play with it, the worse you look.
So like whatever Jennifer Aniston is doing, like.
That's it. Follow her suit and follow Sandra Bullock and follow Julia Roberts.
What films I watched? We Are the Millers. We're the Millers.
Yes.
And that bit where she does that strip scene.
Oh my god, I know.
She's amazing.
Right?
Like,
oh my god,
Right.
your body. Jesus.
Phenomenal.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'll just put it out there. She's not had kids.
I think that does.
Does she not have kids?
No, she doesn't have
No.
her kids, and I think that massively does change depending. Some people.
That's my excuse anyway.
I've had children. So.
I used to look like Jennifer Aniston.
Wasn't that on your wedding day, and that was after 2 kids?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, absolutely. I based my look. I was actually, so many people came up to me and said, "You look like Jennifer Aniston."
You're Rachel right now. If you
Yes,
have the Rachel
I was like,
haircut.
I'm not Jennifer Aniston.
the Rachel. Yeah, people
Do you
do
remember
that, don't
Rachel?
they? Yeah. Okay, so let's go on to. We've mentioned a lot of women.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the men.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just going to put it out there yet again. Big love for Paul Rudd.
Oh,
So your man.
he is
Oh,
What,
beautiful.
like, he is amazing. I know I've said it before. I'm going to say it again.
Beautiful.
Beautiful specimen.
What film is he in when you showed me? We had the beard.
Ideal Home.
Ideal
Tammy's
Home.
just watched
I
it.
literally just
Did
watched
you?
it last night. I thought it was brilliant. I
he
honestly,
is so
there's so many scenes.
thick.
There is a scene
Amazing.
when they're doing it,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden he just
He
pops
just
up
appears
like this.
and
and I'm like,
honestly, you'd be like,
I
Like,
really
yes.
would.
He is the whole package because he's not too thick and he's
Yeah.
not too.
Yeah.
He's in the middle.
He's perfect. He's got the right curves in the right places, and he's got the muscle in the right
Yes,
places.
that's
So he
what I was
looks
trying
so good.
Yeah.
And so when his clothes, he looks good. So in Ant-Man, he's too skinny, and in other ones, he's obviously he
I
hasn't
don't think
done
he's
it.
too skinny.
He's not too skinny. Well, but now compared to him in that,
Yes.
I look at him and I'm like, you look too skinny. Whereas he didn't before, and now he does look too skinny
Yeah.
because he looks so good in that film. And I think it's the beard helps so much,
Yeah.
and the hair. Oh, pretty.
He just.
And he's funny.
He's
Yeah.
funny.
Naturally
Oh.
funny.
He's got the looks. He is literally the whole package.
Yeah, literally.
Like, please come find me. Please.
Come marry me.
Come marry me. But like you say again, yes, I think the first thing I probably watched with him in was Friends.
Yes.
And
Yes.
he looks like that, just with a better haircut.
Yeah, and a bit
Now.
and a bit of facial hair. Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
agree.
I fancied him in. What film was it? 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah.
Forget he's in
Yeah,
that.
he's in
Oh,
that.
Of
Wasn't he
course,
in
because he's
Clueless
in
as
this
well?
is in 40. This is 40.
Yes, he's in Clueless.
He's in
Yes,
Clueless?
No,
he
he's
is.
not.
Yeah,
Who's
he
in
is.
Clueless?
Really young.
He plays
Clueless.
He's a brother,
Yeah.
kind of brother,
Yes,
but he's
step
no
brother.
brother type thing. Yeah.
Yes.
That's got to be one of the first things he was in, because I always think it's really
He's
sad that
baby-faced in
is
that.
it Alyssa or Alicia Silverstone?
Yes, and yeah, I think it's Alicia.
She didn't have a bigger career because she is so beautiful.
Yes.
And she's a really good actress. She just never. And you think how every single person you could say Clueless and there's not one person that
Actually, I
would know
didn't
who
know.
it is.
That's the only way I know who that is.
Yeah, if you say Clueless, you know who she
I know
is.
who she
So I'm so surprised she didn't get more. I mean, maybe she chose not to, or maybe it just,
Yeah.
you know how Hollywood is. It seems to
Maybe
not
she
pick
didn't
certain
like it,
people.
or
Yeah. Because I think she does do some acting, but it's smaller roles and stuff
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
Some people,
Right.
like, you hear about that, like Matilda, don't you?
She's
Yeah.
a doctor.
The girl in Matilda, yeah, she did that one film.
Yeah, no,
And
she
then
did
she
two.
was
There
like-
was one called Make a Wish because we
Oh,
got the video.
yes, no,
too.
she did a Christmas
Miracle
film,
on
didn't she?
34th
Yeah.
And three, so it's three.
Oh,
So
maybe
it was-
she did a few films in.
But she said
We
she
don't know
hated
our
it so
facts.
much. She hated it so much when she was the
She's
way
a
it
child
was.
actor.
Child,
She's
yeah.
a child actor. But she was so pretty in Matilda, and I think everybody's got love for that movie, haven't they?
Yeah,
Like,
100. It's a
I don't
piece
think
of
I've
you
ever
that
seen
wants-
anybody that doesn't
not
like
like it.
Matilda.
Yeah,
Exactly.
no, I agree. But
Oh, and she did Mrs. Doubtfire.
oh, of course
Like,
she did.
she did loads. Just don't
Yes.
listen to us.
Oh,
But she was always
if
a
we've missed
little
any
girl
out,
in
comment
it.
below.
Yeah. She was always very young, so there must have been a very short space in her
Where she did
life where
loads,
she just did
absolutely.
loads of films and thought, "Do you know what, this is not
It's
for
not
me.
for me.
But I've made enough money anyway, so I'm
But
happy.
you think she was so smart in Matilda, and I think it's because the actress is actually really smart.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it makes it mean that when she was playing those roles, it was natural for her.
And you
she
never
wasn't
know as
maybe
well.
playing the role as much.
She could have been pushed into it. She could
Oh,
have
of
been
course,
Yeah,
her parents.
made
Maybe
her
when
to
she was a
it.
kid, she kind of wanted to do it, and then her parents, and she realised she didn't want to do it, but her parents were then like, well, this is how we're making money.
Yeah.
You need to keep doing it.
Yeah, could
Because
have
if
been
that's the only way
something like
they've, if they've quit their jobs to help her,
Yeah.
it might be hard for them to put back into the job. So they had
Yeah.
to make at least a little bit to keep them going, or to invest in something else.
that. Yeah.
So maybe that's why she did 4 and then stopped.
Okay.
Yeah.
But other men
Other men.
that haven't
Men.
aged.
One for me is Will Smith.
Yes.
Just hasn't
Yes. Yes.
I agree, but I also, the only reason I disagree a little bit now is the newest film he's going to be in, and they've done it where, like Disney have, where they did with Robert Downey Jr., and it was so
Okay.
brilliant, where they unage you and they make
Right.
you younger.
Right.
It's a film where basically an assassin comes after. It's a little bit like a film called Looper that Bruce Willis. Basically, he hunts down himself, and
Right.
he's a clone in Will Smith's one, and he looks obviously is like he did in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Mhm.
So because of that, you can see he has aged.
Okay.
But I
You can
don't
see
know
the
again
difference.
if they've
Okay.
maybe aged him more than he actually does in real life. So it then is
I'm
more
with you, okay.
more apparent
Yeah.
that he is obviously
I always think
the older version.
that he seems like a genuinely nice person.
Yeah,
Like, I feel like
yeah, definitely.
if you would to bump into Will Smith, he would take the time to say hello to you.
Yeah.
He would be like,
Yeah, he wouldn't
I
brush
think-
you off.
yeah.
He wouldn't, and I feel like his wife would probably be the same. Like,
Yeah.
I really
Yes.
like his wife.
I like
think
all that they
she's-
stand for and everything like
Yeah.
that. They're really good,
100%.
like, really nice family. But also with Will Smith, he's got that whole I'm cool but I know it. I don't, like it's
But
not
not
arrogant.
arrogance. That's
It's
it.
not
It's not
arrogance,
arrogance,
but there's a
which is
different-
why I
Yes,
think
he's cool.
that's why I like him.
Everyone
But that's
knows
it. But
he's
that's why I
cool.
Yeah.
like him because he's not arrogant with himself. He's not one of those because I don't really like arrogance in people, and he's not arrogant for it. Like, no offense, but Chris Pratt is arrogant.
Leave Chris Pratt
I'm
alone.
just saying, he's arrogant. Whereas, and it's funny because he obviously didn't look, but maybe the reason he's so arrogant is because when he was in like Parks and Recreations, he was a bit more lumpy and average Joe.
Like that.
Yeah, because of that.
I preferred him.
Yeah, but now he's obviously not like that. He's obviously got his own swagger, and he's now.
He's obviously worked hard for it, and now he's like.
100%. So I can understand why he's a little bit arrogant, but to me, it's a massive turn off. He's super arrogant.
So, what do we kind of feel about, sort of, say, the older celebrities like Robert Downey Jr., who are aging well? They're not. They don't look like they did when they were younger, but he's aged, and he's aged really well.
Have you seen films of him when he was younger?
Yes.
He
was a
was
rebel.
So gorgeous,
Yes.
though. He was gorgeous. Beautiful face. But I think I mean, if you can stay looking young naturally, good for you. But if you do age, I think it's so good when people let themselves age in a good way. Like Naomi Watts, the one that did King Kong.
Oh yes, yeah.
She's letting herself age because her and Nicole Kidman are really good friends. So Nicole Kidman's gone down the route of where she has a lot of Botox and her face is very tight. So when she's trying to be really emotional, it doesn't come across as well. Whereas Naomi Watts has let herself. She, to me, looks more beautiful than Nicole Kidman because she's let herself be who she needs to be.
Who's the one from Lord of the Rings? The pretty girl
Liv
from
Tyler.
Yeah. She's kind of going that way, I feel.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. Yeah. But in a good way.
In a good way. Yeah. She's letting it go gracefully.
Where it needs to be, yeah, exactly. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying, if you do here and there, and if you've got the money to do it here and there, and even more here and there than everyone else can, I understand that. But it's when they go here and there and then they just keep going, keep getting bits done, and it gets tighter and tighter. And obviously, like, if you've made this super tight, and then the rest of this is going to start drooping down, you then have to make this tight, and then it's a constant game because your body changes, and you then notice the bits that are drooping more because you've tucked it so hard. Whereas if you tweak, I don't really know what I'm talking about, I'm not a plastic surgeon, but if you literally tweaked it a tiny bit, surely that would be enough. You just want to fix the little problem.
The little bits, yeah.
It's hard though, because I can picture if you have the money to do it, and in your head it's going to make you look better, you're going to do it. Because I feel if I had money,
surgery and a plastic surgeon, understandably, they go, oh, well, you could have this and you could have this. Because that's what they're doing. And they draw all over your face, they draw the lines out because, well, why wouldn't they?
They have
that's how they make their money.
What you call it? Almost like a little machine type thing that will hold something back in place for you for a little while, so that it will show you this is how you're going to look if you have this done, type thing. And so pinning back people's ears is quite a big surgery.
So when you pin back their ears, does it pull back the rest of your face?
It makes your face look so much smaller. So if you've got slightly ears that go out, they pin back the whatever part of the ear, and apparently it makes your whole face look smaller. So that's a big thing as well. But I agree with you. If I had the money, I would. Yeah, I would get it done. Yeah. There's so much.
I would get everything.
I'll get. If you give it to me, I'll go get it.
Yeah, but I think I would first like to try. I mean, I've got moles that I'd want to remove, and get my ball pants. But I think the biggest thing I'd want to do is try and go a healthier route. So I would, if you had the money and I had the time, I would go and pay for the best first personal trainer, pay for the best dietitian, because that's what celebrities do. Well, actresses and stuff, because it's their job to look good. So you would pay for that because that's a better way, even to try it. And then if you don't do it, or if it doesn't work, then you go for the route that's the other way. But the problem is, if you get say if you've got the ones where you then get loads of lipose and you get it all sucked out, if you're then just going to eat worse because
you've
of
got
that,
to work to maintain
so it's all about maintaining it. Just because you've had it done doesn't mean you can't. It's like when guys get pecs put in their chests.
That's a thing.
Yeah, have you not seen the Barbie man? He's completely plastic.
Oh, I know who you mean. He looks
weird, but he's also had pecs put in and abs put in and all that. But it then sits on top of whatever you're not. So then he obviously has to have the fat sucked out constantly, and then. So then when you touch it, it won't feel like muscle. I don't get why.
Don't get it.
At least I get it if you don't work out. I'm not a massive gym guy, but if you're not going to try and get it naturally, even a little bit, surely that's better looking than if you have all that fake stuff.
Oh, I don't get that.
That's the end of this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. Comment below anyone that you think we've missed, anyone that you think looks amazing, or even anyone that, I don't know, looks terrible and has aged really badly, or anyone that is aging well. You right there? What should you look for?
I was just like face, like, ooh.
Oh.
Scandal face.
Scandal. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and to click the little bell to get notifications of new videos that we do. We should hopefully get them weekly. Don't forget to click that like button. We want to get this video to 8 likes if we can, because why not give it a go. Don't forget to share this video with all your friends and family and YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and however many other ones out there are. I don't know.
Robert Downey Jr.
Robbie Downey Jr.
Iron Man, if you want to turn up in your suit, that would be amazing.
Happy birthday.
And it falls on.
Just these on.
Oh, the gloves.
Like,
just to take you up.
Just
Let's go into the world. So, thank you very much, guys. Bye.